Really, if you look at FIA, the main thrust of it is to further privatize public higher education. And it does that by increasing undergraduate and graduate tuition levels at a steady clip of 6 to 10% each year.
I got class, but no budget cuts! Yeah!
But some of FIA's core provisions are very worrisome to us.
We're not unequivocally opposed to all aspects of it, but we do have strong concerns that it will lead to the further privatization of higher education, tuition hikes of about 6 to 10% each year, and further declines in state funding for SUNY.
FIA refers to the Public Higher Education Empowerment and Innovation Act. It was recently proposed by Governor Patterson, and SUNY officials have been promoting it very enthusiastically over the past few weeks.
Some people have asked why we are addressing ourselves to the SUNY administration rather than state legislators. And the answer is that we are doing both.
The final aspect of FIA, which I think is particularly worrisome, is the fact that it would remove the power to set tuition rates from the state legislator and place it in the hands of the SUNY Board of Trustees.
We realize that people like President Stanley and the SUNY Chancellor, Nancy Zimpher, do not have direct decision-making power when it comes to the state budget or issues like tuition. We do, however, recognize that they have considerable influence over state policymakers and over what goes on in the state system.
There's no real mechanism of accountability to ensure that they represent the interest of students and of residents of New York State in general. And if you look at the backgrounds and the current affiliations of the people on the Board of Trustees, you'll find that very few of them have any formal education connection, any formal connection to public education.
We must act now and take back what is rightfully ours!
So it's a solution to the current economic crisis, but it's a solution that forces students to bear the burden of solving the crisis. When students really didn't create the crisis, they're not responsible for it, they didn't profit from it.
Every single day when I turn on the television, they're playing Wheel of Fortune with our money. It's about time we play Russian roulette with their jobs. Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now. We're tired of this. Education is our right, not a bipartisan effort, it's a student effort. We must make sure that our education is safeguarded at all times. More. The time is up.
Let's fight!
Let's clock them out of Albany. Let's clock them out of Washington so we can take those seats. So we can actually address the problems that are affecting us. It's time for us. I'm sick and tired of this, ladies and gentlemen. We must rise up together. This is our right. If we want this right to stay, we must act now. 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 We must act now.
Well, our most urgent priority, I think, is preventing the $95 million in cuts that Governor Patterson has proposed for SUNY. He's also proposed cuts to CUNY. He's also proposed to shut down public schools. I mean, our immediate objective is to stop those closings and to stop the present budget cuts to the higher education system. That's going to require getting a lot more students and faculty involved. This is going to be a struggle that requires many students, a diverse body of students and faculty and workers to be involved and it's going to be fought on multiple fronts.
No peace! No peace!
And unite around, what is really our common goal of defending quality, affordable public education.